Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. I am Frozen Melon, and today we'll continue on with our Demon Hunter arena run. So yeah, I mean, other than the fact that how this deck is performing, I think we're doing quite well with it, although it is kind of reaching those upper limits to where it can get. But, you know, if I can squeeze in a win out of it, I will try and do so. So let's jump in.
Illidan versus Jaina.
Knowledge is power.
This ends now.
Guess we're tossing that. Probably keeping that as a 4-drop for the moment.
Not possible.
And that's a 5-drop to go at the end as well. So, not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, I mean, as far as it goes, a lot of these are all pre-recorded, so I'm kind of not feeling 100% at the moment, which is fine. Which might end up me probably missing a few days' work. I suffer from sort of like serious headaches, which relate to me having like photosensitivity and things like that as well. So basically meaning that once they kind of really kick in, I can't even, you know, look at the sky without a light bulb or anything else. Which can be a bit of a shame.
The culprit was not tidy.
That's fine here, like they're using that to freeze this just to save 2 health. Like it doesn't do much. Your face, great.
You fight me, you get burned.
Huh. Let's see.
The wand, see?
Put some gloves on. Vengeance is mine.
I am doing that there, because I think stopping that from doing anything else is important. Because if they have a spell in hand, it can just easily wipe my board. I need to keep up pressure.
I see a vision in the flames.
And this is how they would have got their spell. So... Now with this being up, I don't want to use anything other than this minion. Because by playing this, it locks me out of too many turns for the next few ones, so I can't really do much else.
Magic is not a toy.
Yeah, although it's not great, it is worthwhile doing. Trading into that just means that they can ping it if they want to, but that's 2 mana of their turn. Spell here. Yeah, you can really see just like how good some of the decks are getting into that sort of late game. I need to coin this out. Because with all those on there, this could at least trade for them all. Which is something I need to do. I still think this, being able to trigger off its own volatile skeletons, is really ridiculous. Okay. I've got to hit it. So I think this is probably the end of the line. You can tell by the difference in the card quality that they kind of had just a better early game start and managed to freeze out. Again, the Mage's location is kind of way too overpowered for what it does, because not only do you slow your opponent down, you also gain tempo by being able to have a minion on board as well when you play it. So That's good. And then here's the ball clear. Yeah. I take 2 damage either way, so there's no point playing this minion. I might as well play this one.
Time runs out on me. Where you followed?
Man, they really... Oh. I'm taking 4 damage regardless here. And with that being the case, it's best to kind of set up for next turns. Putting that on top. I chose wrong. That's kind of annoying. I'm not dead, but I am most likely. I got no taunts except this. I don't have a spell. It's a bit of a shame. Not much I could have done about it though. But it is kind of interesting on just the level of quality some of these decks can have. Like this is just ridiculous. The fact they had everything they needed going into those turns as well. Plus the amount of skeletons that they ended up generating was just an insane number. And even more damage there. And of course, you know, gotta do the BM, right? I'm not too salty about it. This deck did actually really well for the performance I had and the opponents came up with, so... We lost out to out a higher quality aggro deck. The mage that had all the control tools, and I can't remember what the last game was, but I know that that one was probably one of the ones that was just a long grindy game as well. Let's see what we get from here. Nothing much. Till 6 damage to 3 random minions, excess damage to enemy hero. Ooh, that's an interesting hunter spell. But does this do 18 damage? It really could. If there's a way to summon like really cheap minions, you do a lot to your opponent. Anyway, if you do enjoy the video, do leave a like, subscribe to see more, and in the next one we'll be looking at completing your arena run. Anyway, take care.